The Tale of Ducky and the Missing Beak. Once upon a time in a peaceful pond, there lived a happy little duck named Ducky. Ducky was a bright yellow duckling with the fluffiest feathers and the cutest little orange beak. Ducky loved to quack, swim, and nibble on water lilies with all the other ducks. One sunny morning, Ducky woke up and stretched her wings, ready to start the day. But as she looked at her reflection in the water, she noticed something very strange. Her beak was gone. "Oh no!" Ducky quacked in alarm. "Where's my beak? How will I eat or quack without it?" Ducky searched high and low around the pond. She looked under the lily pads, behind the reeds, and even asked her friends, the frogs and fish, if they had seen her beak. But no one had seen it anywhere. Feeling sad, Ducky waddled to the wise old owl who lived in the big oak tree by the pond. The owl was very wise and often helped the animals with their problems. "Mr. Owl," Ducky said with a sniffle, "I've lost my beak. Can you help me find it?"
The wise old owl tilted his head and thought for a moment. "Losing a beak is a peculiar thing, indeed," he hooted. "But sometimes, the things we lose are closer than we think." Ducky blinked. "But I've searched everywhere." The owl nodded. "Perhaps, young Ducky, your beak isn't lost at all. Sometimes, we just need to look at things a little differently." Puzzled but hopeful, Ducky decided to go back to the pond and take another look. As she approached the water, she saw something glimmering at the bottom of the pond. It was her beak, sitting quietly among the pebbles. "Oh, my feathers!" Ducky quacked with joy. She quickly dove into the water and picked up her beak with her webbed feet. But as she tried to put it back on, Ducky realized something surprising. The beak wasn't stuck, it was a special beak that could come off and go back on whenever Ducky wanted. She had simply bumped it off while playing the day before. From that day on, Ducky felt so proud of her special beak. She loved showing her friends how she could take it off and put it back on like a magic trick. And she never worried about losing it again because she knew exactly where to find it. And so, Ducky swam, quacked, and played happily in the pond with her beak always close by, knowing that sometimes, the things we think we've lost are never truly gone, they're just waiting to be found. And they all lived happily ever after.